Think about where you probably could get to in 4 weeks if you actually got off your fat ass and did something. Write it down. Maybe put a little bit extra than you think you might do, and just push yourself to actually try and do it for the next 4 weeks. Fuck it, just do it for 1 day to start with, because you fucking shit cunts can't do a month. You can't even do a day. Trust me. Try and do 1 day where you just try your best at everything. I mean, you go to work, you really give it your best. People talk to you, you give it your best. In every single angle, you give it your best. You're not sitting there smoking ciggies, fucking checking your phone, fucking doing all this other shit, and then you're wondering why your life is not where it needs to be. If you want your life to go where it needs to be, you need to wake up and just detoxify all of the distractions. Because the only way you can get money going is if you serve other people. And how are you going to serve other people if you're just doing things that are just for your consumption? Drinking alcohol, it's fun. I'm not saying completely just cut whatever you want to do out, but increase the thought of money in. How can I help people? Money in. If I fix people's problems and put a price on it, I can get paid. I don't need a boss. I don't need to apply for a job. I can actually just say, hey, what? I make birthday invitations now. And I make, this is not mine, but wedding invitations. What's that worth? I don't know. Probably costs a couple of bucks to make it. And maybe printed, you can sell them for 10 bucks. I don't know. Maybe that's a lot. $2 each. Come up with something cool. Stick to something for at least a year. Stick to something for at least a fucking week, mate. Seriously. It's not hard, mate. The actual level of competition out there is so low. Most people are distracted, mate. They're not doing nothing. Sitting around watching football. Some of you guys are smashing it and you're watching football. Good on you. I'm talking to the people who know they're being a shit cunt. I'm talking to the people who know that they need to lift it. Just for you, and not just for you, for the people around you. Do you think your mum will fucking like it if you actually do a little bit better? Do you think your kids will be looking at you thinking, oh, my dad's a role model, or my mum's a role model? Because you can tell your kids to do stuff, but if you're not being an actual role model of what you preach to them to do, because you think you can sit there and lecture kids on what to do and how they need to study at school and get good marks. It's got nothing to do with getting good marks. Getting good grades is like the dumbest fucking achievement you can tell your kids to get. What you should try and tell them to get is to figure out how they want to help people. You go to uni, right? And you do a course and you go through school and you try and get the best score, and then they tell you go to uni, and then you apply for the uni. It's so hard. You apply for them to take your money off you. Tens of thousands of dollars. Oh, if you want to come with us, you have to apply for us to take your money and sit you in a class where we show you YouTube videos and we just show you textbooks that other people have written and take extracts of it and just put it up on the board for you to fucking, because you're too lazy to pick up the fucking book yourself and read it and figure out what you want to do, create an exact tailored course around what you want to do. You can't even, if you want to do photography, you can't even read a photography book. You have to fucking book into uni to learn how to do it. It's the most laziest fucking shit you've ever seen. You need to pay someone else to bring the information. You can search it at your fucking fingertips, bro. Anything you want to learn right now, tonight, you can do it. Even heart surgery, I'm sure the information is somewhere. I'm not saying go and do heart surgery, but what I'm saying is things can happen if you move. If you don't move and you're just caught up in this loop of like all the small time negative shit that goes through your head all day, complaining about this person, complaining about that guy, yelling at people, road rage. I do it sometimes too. There's fucking so many foreigners out there and even locals that just roughly don't have a clue what headlights are, indicators, staying in the left lane, all that stuff. Dangerous. People die from it, going on their phones. Anyway, what was I saying? It's not hard, man. Just have a little bit of self-worth, and if you keep telling yourself you're going to do something and then you don't do it, you lose trust with yourself. And then every time you go to tell yourself something, every time you make an announcement that you're going to do something to your wife and your family, they don't trust you anymore. They're just like, he probably won't do it. And then everything you say loses substance. Imagine if you were someone who did every single thing that you said you were going to do, and you never ever failed. What kind of respect would people have for you? They'll be like, oh, you said it, it's gonna happen now. Maybe they won't react like that. You get what I mean? Excuse me, mate, I'm trying to do a talk here. Can you please just... This is actually a pretty cool video that just came on to do with building AI businesses, which is gonna be massive in the future if you guys are into computers and coding and stuff like that. Or you can incorporate it into your business to make it more efficient. Anyway, I hope that motivated you a little bit. If it did, like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think, and are you gonna fucking make a change, or is your life perfect? Goodbye.